Okay, good morning. I'm Costanza Conti. I'm the new scientific attaché at the Italian Embassy in Ottawa. And today I'm introducing you to important female scientists that we have here in Canada. They are both Italian. And one is Gabriella Gobbi and the other one is Clara Santato. So please, Gabriella, start, and then Clara will conclude the short video. Thank you.
Hello, hi, I'm Gabriella Gobbi. I'm a professor of psychiatry at McGill University in Montreal, Canada. So why I decided to become a scientist? Since I was in secondary school, I was very interested in science, genetics, biology, psychology. So when I listen to my professor talking about science, DNA, or the interpretation of dreams, my heart was raised, was beating. So 19, I decided to apply to the medical school in Rome, the Catholic University. I was accepted, and so I started my journey. When I was a student at the medical school, I started to go in a laboratory to see what's happening in a laboratory research. I started to become passionate about research. This choice became very clear when I was a resident in psychiatry in Rome. I was with the patients with depression, with schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. I say, I want to give hope to them. I want to find a new treatment to know the causes of a mental disease. So this is why after my residency, I started a PhD in basic neuroscience. During my PhD, I spent 1 year in Canada. I was supposed to stay 10 months, 1 year, but this year I celebrate my 25th year in Canada. Science, it's amazing, in particular for a doctor to go from bench to bedside. Science is a creativity, is asking questions every day and try to solve them as a team. So science is an ever-evolving field where new approaches, new ways of thinking are needed. This is why we need women in science, because women bring a new approach, a new way of thinking, a new approach to see reality, to solve a problem, to be with patients, to deal with a laboratory question. So we need more women, more inclusivity, and more diversity in science.
Thank you very much, Gabriella. Thank you very much. Clara, please tell us your story.
Thank you. Thank you, Costanza. So my name is Clara Santato. In this moment at Polytechnique Montreal, so engineering physics, where I have, so I'm the holder of a Canada Research Chair in Sustainable Organic Electronics. And I'm also holder of a UNESCO chair in green and sustainable electronics. So this is to say that I think I certain experience in semiconductors, in thin film fabrications, but also in these last years in what is the end of life of an electronic device. So what is its fate? And I have my luggage ready to go to Ghana tomorrow, where we will go with the school to visit e-waste dumping sites, and we try to have a more circular vision, if you want, on this industrial sector. I think that traveling is one of the key words in the life of a scientist, and this is why I think this has been for sure one of the contribution in my choice. I could not live without traveling and visiting new places or meeting new people. And I think there is an analogy with science, even because of what Gabriella was just saying. You actually travel a landscape of you try to understand how, the natural, how the natural phenomena happens. What are the mechanisms that can explain? You have really a question that generates another question. And this is extremely healthy, even to use the medical jargon. We have Gabriella with us. Healthy also in the sense that I think it helps us to defeat fear that is one of the causes, if you want, of kind of passivity for females. It can happen. So I think that the fact that we practice this continuous questioning and we experience wonder when we discover and then when we understand, it's extremely empowering. And this is why I can just tell to girls, but also to young boys, of course, and we try to be as inclusive as we can. Just go. It's a wonderful journey. It's a wonderful journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to both, and see you soon, hopefully. Goodbye.
Bye.